Hello, welcome to Module 1 on how to construct search strategies. Just like before you drive a car, you plan your route. Similarly, before you search, you need to plan what you are going to search by constructing search strategies. What is a search strategy? It is normally constructed before starting a search. It is a plan that helps you look for the information that you need. This search strategy will help you to retrieve the most relevant results. A search strategy usually contains, firstly, Boolean operators. These are depicted by the operators AND, OR, and NOT. Next is the truncation operator, which is normally represented by asterisk. Thirdly, a search strategy could also contain phrases, which is represented by double quotes. Lastly, it is nesting, which means you nest the search with the same operator together using brackets. Now let me explain each of these commands. Boolean operators are used to connect and define relationship between your search terms. They are represented by the command AND to narrow down a search, OR to broaden a search, and NOT to limit a search. The next operator is the use of asterisk. It is used to find variations of a root word. For example, if you want to save time in information retrieval, to find all variations of the word computer, all you need to do is to type COMPUT asterisk. This will retrieve all variations of the root words such as computer, plural of computer, which is computers, computing, and computerization. Sometimes in searching, there are words that must always go together. Otherwise, if these words are separated, the meaning is lost. For such words, use phrase searching to retrieve records containing specific phrases. When searching, use double quotes around the phrase. When you use this search strategy, it will find records that contain the words in the particular order in which they appear. For example, the words social media could be searched as a phrase, as the two words must come together. Nesting is used in complex search strategies, which involve the use of more than one Boolean operator. Nest the search terms and Boolean operators within the brackets to control the logic of the search. In the example shown, there are two operators, OR and AND. You want the searching to be done for set 1 first, so you place this in brackets. This will enable the system to search automobile or car first and subsequently combine the search with the word sales. There are 6 steps to construct a search strategy. Step 1 is to identify the main keywords of your project or assignment topic. Step 2 is to find alternative terms of the keywords that you have identified. Step 3 is to use Boolean operators AND, OR, and NOT to broaden or narrow down your search. Step 4 is to use truncation to find variations of a root word. Step 5 is to use double quotes for phrase searching and brackets to nest the search. Step 6 is your final search statement after you have put together all the search strategies. Now let me explain. In step 1, you are expected to identify the main keywords from your project topic or assignment topic. Let's say your project topic is social media implementation issues. Well, you could identify 3 main keywords from this topic. The first keyword is social media. The second keyword is implementation. And the third keyword is issues. Take note of these keywords as you will be using them to search. In step 2, you are required to find alternative terms for these keywords. This means to find words of similar meaning. For example, The alternative terms for social media are Facebook and Twitter. The alternative terms for implementation are utilization, usage, application, and operation. The alternative terms for issues are problems and concerns. Well, why are we so concerned of alternative terms? This is because different authors depict each word differently in their articles, although they are of the same meaning. For instance, author A may use the word implementation in his article. Author B may call the word utilization, but they mean the same thing. So if you use the word implementation to search, you will miss out on all articles with the word utilization. A good way to find alternative terms is to use the online thesaurus. For example, to find the alternative term of the word implementation, I use thesaurus.com. From my search, I have identified words of similar meaning such as application, operation, usage, and utilization, which I could use them as alternative terms in my searching. In step 3, you want to broaden the search by combining the keywords within the operator OR. For example, if you type the word implementation or utilization, this means you want to search for articles which have the occurrence of either one of these words. This example shows how the operator OR is used in Business Source Premier database. Implementation or utilization will search articles which have either one of these alternative words. In step 3, you may also want to narrow down a search. This means that your search results are very large and you want to find more relevant articles. For example, you can type the word implementation and use the Boolean operator AND to combine it with Facebook. In the Venn diagram, it is the shaded portion which has the combination of these two words. In other words, you want to search for articles that have the occurrence of both these words. In an example using Business Source Premier database, you can change the Boolean operator to and combine both the keywords such as implementation and Facebook. In step 3, you may also limit a search by using the operator NOT. For example, you may want to search articles that contain both the words Facebook and implementation, but not the word Instagram. In such an example, you may use the operator NOT. In an example using Business Source Premier database, the operator NOT is used to sieve out the word Instagram. In step 4, you want to save time in information retrieval. So in this example, you will type implement asterisk to retrieve the words implementing and implementation. Since the word social media must come together, you will search social media as a phrase by placing these words in double quotes. Next, you want to nest parts of the search strategy together using brackets. This means that you group implementation or usage in a bracket in set 1 and combine them with the word social media. In an example using Business Source Premier database, the search strategy will have a combination of search strategies using phrase searching, which is in double quotes, two operators and or, and nesting, which is the brackets for the words implementation or usage. Now that you have mastered the skills to construct search strategies, you may start searching using the library catalog, databases, and web as explained in the subsequent modules.